this is probably the most bizarre, extreme and controversial keyboard I have ever placed on my desk. Look at the size of this thing. It's the Epomaker Luma40. It has a CNC-cut aluminum chassis, weighs just 410 grams, measures only 20.8 millimeters thin, and features a strict 47-key ortholinear grid layout. No number row, no arrow cluster, and no dedicated backspace. On paper, this low-profile 40% board is supposed to be the ultimate mobile companion for your iPad or travel setup. But in reality, it will make you question your own sanity for the first 3 days. Today we are going a filter-free reality check. Is an ortholinear 40% layout actually usable for real work, or is just a over-engineered niche toy? Let's find out. And trust me, if you try to connect this to your iPad without remapping one specific key in VR, you won't even be able to type a basic password. Hey everyone, welcome back to TechDuo. Today we are testing something completely outside the box. The Epomaker Luma40, a low-profile 3-mode 40% ortholinear mechanical keyboard. We've been testing it with an iPad Pro and a Mac setup to see if extreme minimalism is actually functional or just plain painful. No sponsored price here, just an honest hands-on evaluation using our fixed review structure. Let's see how this weird little machine is actually for. First, let's talk about the 40% layout, because for 90% of people watching this keyboard is an absolute nightmare. Let's be completely transparent. This is not a normal keyboard and it requires a steep learning curve. The Luma40 uses an ortholinear layout with 47 keys arranged in a perfect grid. Instead of the traditional strange keys left over from old typewriters, these buttons sit directly above each other. To type numbers or symbols, you hold down layer keys. Who is this for? If you're a digital nomad, write long text, or want a ultra lightweight typing companion for your iPad that easily fits into a small sling bed, it's 410 gram weight and 0.8-inch profile offer unmatched portability. It also appeals to hardcore custom keyboard enthusiasts who love programming custom layers in VIA. Who should skip this? All normal people. If you really on numbers for Excel, use shortcuts in Photoshop, or have larger hands with thick fingers, this layout will drive you crazy, I promise. The keys have a 2.8 mm total travel distance on a flat grid, meaning accidental key press will happen constantly during your first week. So the learning curve is brutal, but there is one design features Epomaker built into this hardware that actually makes it feel surprisingly solid. Let's look at the specs. Now let's talk about the strongest aspect of the Lumi40. Its premium build quality, specs, and mobile versatility. Despite its teeny footprint, Epomaker didn't build a cheap plastic toy. The entire case is CNC-machined aluminum paired with a PC plate and internal sound dampening foam. On top, you get frosted transparent PC keycaps that elegantly diffuse the north-facing key RGB backlighting. Underneath is equipped with hot-swappable Kailh White Rain low-profile linear switches. They feature full palm construction, a light 50-gram Tiger Force, and short 1.2 mm spread travel for immediate responsiveness. Where this board shines, it is 3-mode connectivity. It's a Bluetooth 2.4 GHz wireless with 1000 Hz polling rate and Type-C wired weird mode. Packed inside is a 1450 mAh battery, which delivers up to 75 hours of typing with RGB off or around 77 hours with RGB. Reading specs is one thing, but how does Kailh White Rain linear switches and dampening foam actually sound in real life? Let's hand it over to him for a quick sound test.
The sound is okay.
For a 410-gram board, the CNC aluminum Destiny really surprised you. But don't let the solid weight fool you, because we need to talk about the massive usability flaws that almost ruins this board for me. Let's get straight to the one major weakness: the layer complexity and software setup. Out of the box, typing basic sentences on a Mac or iPad is fine. But the moment you need to type a number or a question mark, you have to memorize multi-key combinations. On iPad OS, where system shortcuts are already different from Windows, navigating through layers can feel like playing a game of Twister with your fingers. To fix or remap these layers, you have to use QMK via VAI software. While VAI is exceptionally powerful, setting up custom layers for iPad shortcuts requires manual remapping that can take hours. If you want a keyboard that just works seamlessly out of the box without technical configuration, the Luma40 will frustrate you on day one. So the software curve is steep, but how does it actually perform daily with an iPad? Let's answer the top question from online forums. Let's address the most common technical question people ask about 40% keyboards like the Luma40 across forums and Reddit. Yes, because the Luma40 has onboard memory powered by QMK firmware, you program your custom key map and layers once using VIA on a PC or Mac. After that, those settings are saved directly onto the keyboard, so when you pair via Bluetooth to your iPad, all your custom shortcuts work natively without extra apps. Yes, it features full N key rollover, so no inputs drop. And the hot swap socket are compatible with low-profile Kailh switches, allowing you to swap out switches without soldering. Taking all these specs and quick into account, is this niche board worth buying? Time for the final score. To wrap it all up, the Epomaker Luma40 is a surprisingly well-built piece of travel hardware that turns an iPad into a sleek writing tool. But it is strictly a niche product. If you hate memorizing layer shortcuts or have large hands, stay far away. But if you want the ultimate ultra compact setup and love minimal gear, it offers a fascinating typing experience. My verdict is too specific for the average user, but a fun tool for tech enthusiasts. Let's see what our guy thinks. Over to him.
What I like, the keyboard is compact, has an aluminium shell, and beautiful design, very nice. But for me, no.
Nope. He says nope. I say maybe stick around for one quick final question. And that's our honest reality check on the Epomaker Luma40. How do you guys feel about this ultra compact 40% keyboards? Would you like us to do a full roundup of the best travel keyboards for iPad and laptops, or maybe a head-to-head battle comparing Epomaker against Kailh Ultra Portable lineup? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoy this review, hit the subscribe button to help us reach our next milestone, 500 subs. Drop a like and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!